Okay, now that we've got MongoDB installed on Windows, the next step is to get Python installed on Windows. You might already have Python installed on Windows, and if you do, you can skip this step, but a lot of folks don't, so I'm going to show you how to do it. I'm in Google, and I'm going to type download Python for Windows. And when I do that, I get to the first URL is Python releases for Windows, python.org. And then it looks like the first download link is what I need, but I'm just going to scroll down for a second. And it's Python 279. We're not going to use Python 3 series for this course. So if we go down here, what do we have? We've got some downloads. Let's see, gzip source, I don't want to compile it. macOS, I don't want to do that. Windows debug information files. Windows x86 64 MSI installer. This looks good to me. For AMD, for EMT, x86, not for Itanium processors. Well, I don't think I have an Itanium processor, so I'll try that. And now I'm going to run that. Install for all users. It's going to install it at c:python27/ c:/python27/. Okay, that sounds good. All right. And I say yes to that. All right. Seems to be doing its work. Oh, it's installing setup tools, including pip. I read that on the screen. It's going to be very convenient for us. So even if you have an older version of Python, you might want to install this one. You must restart your system for your configuration changes to take effect. Click yes to restart now or no if you plan to manually restart later. Wow, full restart. Okay, well, I'm going to restart the computer and then I'll pick this up after it restarts. Okay, we're back post-reboot now, and we're going to finish up the process of installing Python on this Windows PC by making sure that the path is set correctly. So to do that, we go over to System, and we click on Advanced System Settings, and then we click on Environment Variables. And then for Environment Variables, we scroll down here, find the path. There it is. And now we're going to edit the path, and now I'm going to position the mouse at the very end. And I'm going to put the separator in, which is a semicolon. So I put in c:/python27/. That should do it. So let's say OK to that, and OK to that, and OK to that. And now if we bring up a shell, and if we type Python, we get the Python 279 interpreter. And now we're going to just print hello world. And we see hello world, and Python is installed on this PC. Okay, so Python is now installed on Windows, but the last piece we need to also make sure that we get right is that we have the Python setup tools in our path, because we're going to want to use pip, which is an installer, pip. If we try to do that right now, we can't because it's not in our path. Now, I searched using Windows Explorer and found that it was actually in Python 2.7 scripts. So let's go ahead and change our path to include that. So once again, we're going to go to System, Advanced System Properties, Environment Variables. We're going to scroll down to this path variable, and we're going to edit it one more time. And this time, we're going to add another semicolon at the end, and then c:/python27/scripts. And I believe that it was actually capitalized. Although I think it's case preserving and case insensitive, so I don't think it matters. So let's do that, say OK, and now let's get another shell. I'm going to right click and get a shell, and then let's see if pip is actually installed. Excellent. Now if I type pip, I can actually install things. That's going to be very useful for installing PyMongo and installing Bottle. So that's the end of the installing Python lesson.